What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial. And today, guys and gals, we got a cool mod that I've never seen before, but it's super simple. But it could be really useful for simple, realistic RP. And we're going to go into the game. We're going to check it out. Today, we're going to be installing door pop. It's that simple. It's just how it sounds. It's a door pop. You open your door, you close your door. It's great. We are going to check it out. Without further ado, first thing you want to do is click the link down below that says door pop. Big shout out to Versuous. I hope I'm not destroying your name. And it explains down there how to use it. Now, I tested this out before I did the video, and I do know that the modifier key that is with the game is not the correct key to open the door, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click download this file, agree and download, and we're going to let it do what it do. And it should download pretty quickly. There we go. All right, and let's minimize our web browser. So we have our WinRAR right there, just two files, the INI and the DLL. Let's bring up our main directory. For Steam users, you're going to go to your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through. Yours might be the C drive, mine is on the D drive. Program files x86, Steam, Steam apps, and common. You're going to look for your Grand Theft Auto folder that you want to install it into and double click that. And then lastly, you want to click your plugins folder right there. And then we're going to stop right here. As you can see, I've already got it installed because I wanted to test it. And I'm glad I did because I figured out a couple of things. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight these two files. We're going to drag them right here, and we're going to drop them in. Now, mine says that because I already have it installed. Yours should just drop them right in. So we're going to replace those. Let me click that refresh, and now we have the door pop. We can get rid of the WinRAR. And now let's go to door pop. Let's go to the INI. Double click that. Now, right here it says the modifier key is the left shift key, when actually it's not. You can leave that as is, but that is, for some reason, mine did not work. You can try it. Maybe it's just something on my end, but I found it to be the left control key. Now, the Y key is a yelp. It's a siren yelp. Whoop. So you don't want your car to do that every time. So what I suggest you do, before you install this, before you change the INI, go into your game. Go on duty, get inside your cop car, and start hitting control in like I or O, or U, or any other key. And if you see that it doesn't do anything, write that down and make that the key you want. In my case, I'm going to leave this at T because I don't see myself using the passenger door much. But this one, I am going to change this to O. We're going to change that to O, and we're going to keep that as is. Now, as a little added, I don't know, bonus or whatever, I'm going to show you how to create a button if you have a Stream Deck for it. So you don't have to go look down at your keyboard and hit Control O every time you want to prop your door open. Lastly, there is a speed limit setting, 35 miles per hour. I'm guessing that you can't open your door if you're above 35. So you can raise that, lower that, whatever you'd like. If you want a modifier key, you're going to keep that at true. If you do not want this modifier key, just set this to false. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and bring up the Stream Deck. And I have a nice spot. This is my LSPDFR profile. I have this empty spot right there. And what I want to do is I want to use it as a hotkey. So drag that, drop it in. And now I have a generic black screen JPEG that I'm just going to put right there so that I can just change that to a black screen. And then right here, I'm simply going to name it door pop. And then I'm going to click this little T. I'm going to set it in the middle. I'm going to up the font till it just fits inside there. And let's change the color. What color do we not have up there? Yellow. Let's go with yellow and click OK. All right, so now we got our door pop. Now we got to assign it. Now this says left shift and O, but with this saying left shift, it's left control. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So down here and click to assign, I'm going to click it and click left control O. That's it. Simple. Done. Now, if you want to do the passenger, you would go to another spot on your Stream Deck. You would do the exact same steps, but instead of Control O, you would assign it to whatever you have your passenger door set to. If you do change anything in this INI, you're going to go to File and click Save. And then we can exit out of that. We're all set in the Stream Deck. We can exit out of that. Main directory, all set. One last thing you got to do. Anytime you install a plugins mod into your game, you have to do this or else it's not going to work. You're going to launch your Rage plugin hook and hold immediately. As soon as you launch it, hold your left shift. And that's going to bring up the Rage options, the settings. You're going to go to plugins. Now mine is checked again. I had this previously installed to test it, but yours is going to look like that. The door pop is going to be unchecked. You're just simply going to check it. And just to be sure, you can uncheck all and then check all, right? And then there they all are, all checked. Door pop checked, ready to go. Click save and launch. I'll see you in the game. All right, everybody, so here we are in the game. First test passed. Game loaded right up, no crashes, no lag, no nothing. Plugin fired right up, passed the first test. Now, let's say you have a vehicle pulled over, right? You got out, you grabbed this information. You know, sometimes a lot of cops might come back, or even if you're on an active scene, right? You got a victim or a suspect, you got backup units here. You want to get in your car and you want to run the CAD. You know, in real life, a lot of cops will just get in their car and just leave their door open, right? So you can kind of prop your door open and, you know, whoops, wrong button. And, you know, you can kind of still look in your CAD and all that. Some people have this set to where the game still plays even if it's paused, you know, which that's pretty cool. Now, I will say this. If you get out, he will not shut the door. If you try pushing it, you know, you might get it to close, but it's going to just pop right back open. So you have to hit the door pop keybind while you're in the car. Okay? So even if you get in the car, it's not going to close until you hit that button again to close it. All right? So, but it's still pretty cool. You get in the car, you hit the door pop, and you're sitting there now. You're kind of writing out your stuff. You're leaving the door open. You can just as easily get out of the car. He won't take the time to shut the door. It's pretty great. Now, let's test out if you're driving, right? If we're over 35 miles an hour, it will not. Door cannot be open at this speed. You got to be below 35 miles an hour. There you go. Now, if you open it, now you can go above. Oh, I just got a pretty wicked idea. I just got a pretty wicked idea. I wonder if you could. Yeah, you probably could. You probably can. I mean, we got to test it out. Yeah, we got to test it out. We have to test it out. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. All right, so yeah, it works. It's great. I'm gonna keep it in my game. I'm gonna put in all of my files. You know, like I said, you're on a traffic stop. You know, you hit that door pop. You're just kind of in here, just doing your thing, writing out a ticket. I think it's a pretty great thing to do. I used to do it all the time in SLRP because there was a door button in there. Again, I know the INI says left shift, but it's actually left control. That is what's making this work right now. Shift works for the passenger door. Let me see. Did I have it? Yeah. Let's see. That's my scene manager also. So the shift key works for passenger door. Control key works for the driver's door. So weird how that's set up. I would like to see it set up for controller, but this is promising. This is a great start to a mod that I've never seen out there. I don't know if anything's ever been done with this out there, but yeah, there you have it. My O key doesn't really clash with anything and works pretty good. That is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you're new here, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell so you know when new content's added. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, as it hopefully did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive. follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamers out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.
So many demons inside of my life, you would thought that's what's hell. 비 오는 나는 비 오는 소리 듣고 and I locked in the cell. I've been out counting the bill. 아침이 올 때까지 man, cause this is for real. Yeah, this is for real. 꿈에서 나타난 아마 struck up a deal. 아마가 하라고 해서 I still remember that. I lost my way, now I'm running back. Folk in the road, you know I chose to grow. 흑수저 아인의 편명이고. You know